Hello, welcome to my second channel where I post pretty much whatever I want and the videos are a lot less edited, but still a lot of fun. Oh, hi, this was supposed to be a second channel video, but I decided to put it on here since many of you asked how this process went. So here you go. Also, subscribe to my second channel. It's links below, thanks. Okay, bye, back to the video. So recently I told you guys that I got a freaking vampire facial and you guys were like, I thought you were afraid of needles, Michelle. Yeah. Me too. I am. So if you follow me on Instagram, I talk a little bit about how I've never paid attention to my skin. Like I started paying attention to my body, but then I never paid attention to like my facial care or like any type of skin thing. I never got brought up being taught how to take care of your skin and moisturizing and this and that. So I started doing that a year ago. I got a dermatologist and everything. I had a lot of hyperpigmentation. I'm very prone to it. You can see it like my knees. I have dark spots on my knees. Yes, I got those comments during high school. Yes, I still get them sometimes as an adult. But pretty much I'm very prone to hyperpigmentation. If something rubs up against my skin too much, I'll start seeing like a dark spot. And the fact that I didn't wear sunscreen really didn't help. So I really wanted to take care of my dark spots. I know the knees are gonna take a while because I've had them ever since I was around 4 or 5. Like I've always had dark spots on my knees. So that's gonna take a lot of time to fix that. But I also had it on my face and through here, just a lot of like around this area. I don't know what this is called. So you guys probably want to see pictures. I'm editing this right now and I was thinking some pics might be good. I'm really bad at taking before pictures, especially about something I'm extremely insecure about. But I did dig and try and find pics, and this is from when I was competing. So I had just those tiny dark acne spots all over my face. And this is with makeup. It was very hard to try to cover it up. And in this one's a really old picture when my hair was super short, but I hope you can see the patches on the upper part of my big forehead. But yeah, that's pretty much what I was very insecure about. And I hate wearing makeup in real life. So I was tired of having super patchy skin and walking around with tiny little acne spots all over my face at freaking 30. So I went to my dermatologist and I was telling them my goals, and they recommended to get just a peel. And then, so I did peels for a while and I liked that, like it showed the results and I was like, so what's a little more dramatic? And they said, oh, we've got something called a vampire facial. And I was like, huh, vampire facial? I've dressed up like vampires before. I love that, like a cosplay type, like why is it called a vampire facial? And she said, well, because she definitely told me about the needles, but there's like a 2-step process to all of this. And when she got to the first part, let me just explain it. So she was like, pretty much what they do is they use this machine with super tiny needles. It's not like a needle going into my face. It's like a machine that they drag over your face, and first of all, they numb your face. They put this white stuff all over your face, and it's like a machine. It doesn't look like a needle, which is why I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. I'm numb and it doesn't look like a needle getting injected into my fucking face. That's when I would freak out. So I was like, oh yeah, okay, that sounds very interesting. I didn't say yes to it yet. And then she was like, and if you wanna pay more, we have this excellent thing where they take a shot and shove it into your arm, and they take the blood from your arm and they slap it on your face. I was like, what? She was like, oh yeah, the Kardashians do it all the time. Look at them. And so I was like, yeah, so I'm not gonna do that. Saying the Kardashians did it does not sell me one bit. In fact, I won't do it. No, so I want to do the first part. Guys, I just looked it up and Kim actually says she'll never do it again and it freaking hurts. So yeah, definitely would not have been the best selling point if I had looked this up before I got it done. Actually, I wouldn't have gotten it done. So her talking about that shot getting injected into my arm where they take the blood from my arm and slap it on my face, in my head when I agreed, well, when I forked over a lot of money to do this, in my head I was like, oh, so there is no needles or blood involved because I said no to this. No, no, no. There's still gonna be blood on your face, just not as much blood as if they took it from your arm. So pretty much it's just a machine. Well, first they numb you and you can't feel anything. So I was happy about that. I felt nothing. In fact, it got a little bit on my lips and I was kind of stupid for a while. For like, not ever, but a few hours of like not being able to feel my lips. A little bit like went on my earlobes and I kept poking my ears really hard and I can't feel it. So that was good because you don't want to feel it. They do your whole face It doesn't hurt at all. The only time that I was a little uncomfortable, a little discomfort is like this part where I don't have a lot of fat through here, but on the cheeks, nothing, on the sides, nothing, but on my forehead, a little bit near the brow area, it was like a little uncomfortable, but nothing too horrible. I could stand it. So, and I have very low pain tolerance, very low, extremely low. So I paid for 3 and there was no going back because I got a discount, so you can't get a refund for it because it was like a discount. I think I bought it sometime around Christmas time where they really discounted it. I think it was half price or something. So I did it and there was no turning back. So I'm like, here we go. I'm getting that done. So I got all that. They did the thing. I couldn't feel anything. And I was like, okay, that wasn't too bad. I didn't have to see a needle. And then she shows me in the mirror. I'm like, there's blood on my face. So that's why they call it a vampire facial. It didn't go in there. I was still stuck on the needle going into the arm, and I thought, since I'm not doing that part, there's no blood. So I kind of put it all together when I saw the blood on my face. And after that, I mean, like I said, no turning back. I did all 3 every 6 weeks. And I personally think it was worth it. I still have a little bit of hyperpigmentation that I'm trying to get rid of. I figured I would put a pic of me without makeup. This was right after I got my wisdom teeth pulled last week. And I woke up 20 minutes after. So no makeup, still some hyperpigmentation, but so much better. And I absolutely love the results and how I look without makeup now. But I can do something a little bit less, like a normal peel every few months rather than something heavy like that, because you will, like, chunks fall off of my face, as you can see in the pictures that I'm showing you. Big ass chunks. It was so satisfying, but I think it was worth it. I saw a lot less pigmentation going on, and with the combination of sunscreen putting on my face, which I have never done. So I think it will take some time for a lot of my hyperpigmentation to clear up, as in I don't know if you can completely get rid of it, but it has been reducing quite a bit. So that's the story behind that. You guys were asking, you know, why did you get a vampire facial? It literally has the word vampire in it, which means blood. I didn't put it all together. I was focused on her saying they're gonna inject my arm and then take that blood and put it on my, I was, that's a beauty treatment? I'm going to pay for someone to give me a shot so I can have a panic attack? I was still focused on that. So I thought it was like, oh no, let's not do that. Let's do the face thing. I don't want to do the arm thing. So in my head, I thought there was no blood involved. So that's that. But it was worth it. I really like it. I'll probably get it again like in a year or 2, depending on how my face is looking after, like, probably by next Christmas, because I'm gonna keep doing like the mini peels in between or every few months. But something that I noticed, like, I obviously have makeup on right here. I'm not gonna, you know, like those YouTubers that say, oh yeah, look at my skin, and you can see it like shining through, like you got shit on your skin. But I've noticed even with makeup, because before I would have dark, like it would show through my makeup. I wear the same exact makeup that I always have now that I found like the color that I really like. It's like a lot of my makeup goes on smoothly rather than it was like so patchy, and like I can't cover like the hyperpigmentation spots with like a certain color. Like it was hard to like match my my makeup to my actual skin. Like now my skin is like, feels like it's like more of the same color, and the texture of my skin as well was a lot different. Now it's like a lot more smooth. Another thing is I don't have acne as well. I notice I don't. Oh, that's one thing, is that I tend to, I don't know if you guys, if anyone else has gotten this, but I did break out in like little white bumps a couple days after. It happened every single time. So I would break out with tiny little bumps here and tiny little bumps on the side over here every single time, and don't pick them. But yeah, I absolutely love the results. Like I said, I used to be able to see like dark patches on my skin. You can still see like a little bit, I think. I don't know, you guys tell me. I'll see when I'm editing it. But before, I could see like back here, I would see dark spots like on my forehead. Like my hyperpigmentation was really a lot, and now it's not. I recommend getting it, but I also recommend going to a dermatologist and telling them your goals and having them assess your skin, because what works for me might not work for you. You might not even need one. I did. And I'm very happy that I got confused and actually did it, because if they said that we're going to punch a bunch of needles through your face and then use your blood as a mask, I'd say no. So I'm happy that I was confused. Bye.
I can feel my body cold against the concrete, but I can't seem to get enough. My mind is fixed on what it wants. I just let you beat me. Looks can be deceiving. Let you get the best of me in bed with my worst enemy. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Pack up and get me home. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is